today's video, we're breaking down one of the most confusing money questions for beginners, and that's whether you should be saving first or investing first. What's up, you guys? My name is Ashley, and by the end of this video, you're gonna have a very clear, simple plan for exactly what to do with your money when you're just getting started. A lot of people either stay stuck saving forever because it feels safe, or they jump into investing too early and then panic the second the market drops. And both of those approaches can slow you down. So I want to walk you through the right order to follow, how platforms like SoFi and Vanguard actually fit into your life, and how to balance safety and growth without overthinking it. So let's get into it. SoFi and Vanguard are not competitors, and this is where a lot of people can get confused. They actually serve completely different roles in your financial life. SoFi is where your money sits safely. It's a digital banking platform with a high yield savings account and checking, so your money stays stable, accessible, and earns interest. This is where your short-term money and emergency fund should live. Vanguard is where your money grows. It's an investment platform where you can invest in things like index funds, EFTs, ETFs, and retirement accounts. This is where your long-term money goes to build wealth over time. So instead of just choosing one, you're really just using both, just at different stages of your financial journey. Before we go deeper, I'm going to give you an example of a framework so you're not guessing. So just one way to look at it is you can start by building a small emergency fund. Then if you have access to a 401k match through your job, you can take full advantage of that. After that, you can build out a full emergency fund and then start investing consistently. That order can be very, very powerful because it balances everything. The biggest issue is that people skip steps because they're either chasing growth or avoiding risk. Some people jump straight into investing because they hear about the stock market and want fast results. But then the moment something unexpected happens, they're forced to pull money out and it completely backfires. Other people do the opposite and keep everything in savings because it feels safe, but over time their money isn't really growing and they're losing out to inflation. The goal isn't to pick one, it's to use each tool for what it's designed for. Building your emergency fund first. So this is your foundation, and this is where SoFi comes in. You don't need to overcomplicate anything in the beginning. Even starting with a small buffer, like $1,000, can make a huge difference because it protects you from those small unexpected expenses that would otherwise throw you off. From there, you want to build towards 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This gives you real stability and takes a lot of pressure off your decisions. And this should stay in a high yield savings account. It's not there to grow aggressively, it's there to protect you. Savings accounts are simple, but they play a very important role. Your money earns interest and it doesn't fluctuate, and it's easy to access right when you need it. Right now, high yield saving accounts are offering much better rates than traditional banks, especially compared to what people were used to just a few years ago. But even with higher rates, savings alone won't build long-term wealth. Over time, inflation slowly reduces what your money can actually buy. Now, here's how investing actually works, and this is where Vanguard can come into play and where your money starts working for you long-term. When you invest, you're putting your money into the market through funds that represent a large number of companies. Instead of trying to pick individual stocks, you're spreading your money out, which reduces risk. Now, the important thing to understand is that your investments will go up and down in the short term. That's pretty normal. But historically, over longer periods, like 10 years or more, the market has trended upward. So the goal isn't to time it perfectly, it's to stay consistent and let time do the work. Let's go through a simple example. If you're putting $500 a month into savings, that money is growing slowly, but it's completely stable and available. If you're putting that same amount into investments, it has the potential to grow significantly more over time because of compounding. But if you don't have savings and something unexpected happens, you might be forced to pull your investment out early, which is where people can run into problems. That's why the order matters more than anything. Savings is low risk and low return. Investing is higher risk in the short term, but much higher potential return over time. The key is not mixing those roles. Money you might need soon should stay in savings, and money that you can leave alone for years should be invested. When you separate your money like this, it removes a lot of emotional stress and helps you make better decisions. Let's talk about the types of investment accounts. When you're ready to start investing with Vanguard, there are a few different options, but you don't need to overcomplicate this. A Roth IRA is one of the best starting points for most people. Your money grows tax-free, and if you follow the rules, you can withdraw it tax-free in retirement. A traditional IRA gives you a tax break now, but you'll pay taxes later when you withdraw. And then a brokerage account gives you flexibility with no restrictions, but no tax advantages either. If you're just starting, a Roth IRA is usually the simplest, most powerful place to begin. Let's talk about automation and consistency, because the easiest way to make all of this work is to automate it. Set up automatic transfers into into your SoFi savings account so your emergency fund builds without you thinking about it. Then set up automatic investments with Vanguard so you're consistently investing over time. This removes the pressure to be perfect and keeps you moving forward even on days when you're not thinking about it. A lot of people can slow themselves down by making the same few mistakes. They invest without having any safety net, which forces them to pull money out too early, or maybe they keep too much money in savings because it feels comfortable. And lastly is panicking when their investments drop instead of staying focused on the long term. Avoiding these alone will put you ahead of most people. Now for the pros and cons. So saving with SoFi gives you stability, access, and peace of mind. Your money is protected, easy to move, and earns interest. The downside is that it won't grow enough on its own to build long-term wealth. Investing with Vanguard gives you the ability to grow your money over time and actually build wealth. The downside is that it requires patience and the ability to handle short-term up and downs. Let's talk about the pricing because this is also an important piece. So SoFi generally has no monthly accounting fees, and the interest rate you earn depends on things like setting up direct deposit or qualifying deposits. And Vanguard, on the other hand, is known for very low investment fees, especially with index funds and ETFs, where costs are kept minimal so more of your money stays invested. Both platforms are designed to be cost efficient, which is important because fees can quietly eat into your long-term results. Now, before we wrap up, let's touch on a few bonus tips. So one thing that helps a lot is keeping your savings and investing accounts mentally separate so you're not tempted to pull from your investments when something comes up. Treat your savings like your safety net and your investments like your future, and don't mix the two. Another tip is to increase your contributions slowly over time instead of trying to go all in right away. Even small increases every few months can make a big difference without it feeling too overwhelming. Also, don't wait for the perfect time to start investing. The longer you wait, the more you miss out on compounding, and consistency will always beat timing. And finally, keep it simple. You don't need a complicated strategy or a dozen accounts. A strong savings foundation and consistent investing in simple funds will take you much further than constantly switching strategies. Start with savings and build your emergency fund, then move into investing once you have your foundation in place. If you need access to money in the near future, keep it in savings. If you're thinking long-term, invest it. That's the strategy. It doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. At the end of the day, building wealth isn't about doing something complicated. It's about doing the right things in the right order and staying consistent. It's truly about creating a plan and staying consistent. Again, if you want to take a look at SoFi and Vanguard to help you stay organized, don't forget to use our links down in the description below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you take control of your finances so you can make confident decisions and build long-term wealth step by step. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.